Hey, how you doing? It's May of 2023. We're going to take a little tour of my yard. I love tomatoes and want to grow tomatoes, but the best place to do it is right here where these two live. So I got to do something to protect against them. So over here, my tomatoes every year I plant them in this cage to keep the rabbits out. That's a Parks Improved Whopper there. Green and lush and beautiful. It's got tomatoes on it already. Big beef. It's doing great. And on the ground, you can see some pots with tomatoes we got from my son's doctor to promote healthy eating. This is an heirloom German queen. That's an early girl. I like to get tomatoes as soon as possible, of course. In between the tomatoes, we've got these sunflowers. I'm hoping it shades it, provides some stability for the plants, and looks pretty. So every year, what we do with these tomatoes is we take all that soil out and put it throughout the yard. So every year I have fresh soil. I can put the tomatoes in the same spot each time. Today, we're going to use a lot of this soil over here to put into the herb garden that it needs it. As you can see, I've got a great crew here working. Felix is prepping this bed. We're going to plant some cilantro, some basil, some strawberries. That's nice soil. That came out of the tomato yard right there with rabbit poop in it. So while the rabbits are making more fertilizer, I'm over here planting cilantro. I like to plant lots and lots of seeds. Just plant it really thick, buy the seed in bulk, and you'll get a really nice crop that will last a long time because you're eating the plants when they're small and as they grow. Over on this other bed, I've got more cilantro, some basil, some strawberries. But you can see the beds are all prepped for spring and it's ready to grow. So if we just take a look at those and we fast forward 3 months, what do we have? It's nice and green. You can see the cilantro in the center there. The oregano is up tall. The thyme is doing well. So all the things from the previous year came back looking nice. I think it's the rabbit poop in the soil. Who knows? The oregano is doing great. And over here we have more cilantro. We have some strawberries, mint up there in the pot. Everything is doing really well. So plant your cilantro thick. One part of my edible garden that's really important is actually strawberries. I've got a lot of strawberries. I've had this pot here for a few years and it's really nice. I get berries out of all the time. But it's time to replace the pot liner. So let's do that. So you see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take some berries and put it in this hanging basket and put it back there. So the berries I already had. I bought them earlier in the year. But one important thing is testing them in all the different places in the yard that get different amounts of sun and water and see where they do best. And that's where I'm going to put them. So these have been doing pretty well there for a couple years. Just refresh it and I think we'll be good. It's actually Mother's Day today, so I figured I'd do some flower arrangements out of these roses from the yard. I really don't know what I'm doing with flower arranging, but what I don't have with skill, I make up for with abundance. I just take
every rose I have throughout the yard and try to put them together. Now on this particular day, I'm going to make 2 arrangements. On the right over here, I'm using some Mercury Rising, Delish, Coco Loco, Confetti, a lot of nice flowers going together. And on the left, it's 3 David Austins, Tranquility, Golden Celebration, and Heathcliff. So I'm going to kind of just rearrange them a little bit so it's nice to bring in the house. And then I'm going to do something really weird here. I don't know what I'm doing with this Velcro strap that I'm trying to use to tighten this up. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. But got a lot of nice flowers, so it looks good. I do like to bring a lot of flowers into the house because A, they smell good, they look pretty, and it's a matter of bringing your gardening hobby inside of the house so you can enjoy it inside and outside. But this one I thought matched the kitchen. Here it is. So I thought I wanted to make one more arrangement. This time I have jasmine, deutzia, and coral bells. Here it is. I think it's a cool little arrangement here. So a friend of mine and I were talking about the success of a tomato crop in the scale of sandwiches. How many sandwiches did you get last year? 30, 40? My tomatoes are doing amazing this year. And this looks to be about a 80, 90, 100 sandwich year. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of sandwiches right here. So I do live right near Sacramento. It's the tomato capital of the world, and it really does grow well.